There are moments in life when everything feels heavy. Not just your body, but your heart. You wake up and still feel tired. You smile, but it doesn't feel real. And deep inside, you carry a question you don't say out loud. God, are you still here? If you have ever felt like that, this message is for you. Because today, this is not just a video. This is a reminder. A reminder that even when life falls apart, Jesus does not leave you. Even when people walk away, God does not. Even when you feel forgotten, you are still seen. You are still known. And you are still loved. Life has a way of breaking people. Not suddenly, but slowly. One disappointment, then another. One rejection, then silence. One loss, then emptiness. And suddenly, you don't recognize yourself anymore. You begin to ask, why is this happening to me? But listen carefully. Even brokenness is not wasted in God's hands. Jesus never promised a life without pain, but he promised something deeper. I will never leave you. Even in the fire, he is there. Even in the storm, he is there. Even in the silence, he is there. There is a kind of strength that only comes from pain. And there is a kind of healing that only comes from surrender. There are battles you don't talk about. The pressure you carry alone. The nights you overthink everything. The pain you hide behind your smile. People see your face, but not your fight. But God sees both. He sees the tears you hide. He hears the prayers you whisper at night. He knows the weight you carry when no one is watching. And he is not distant. He is close. Closer than your breath. The Bible says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted." Not far, not absent. Close. So when you feel alone, remember this. You are not invisible to God. Even when no one understands you, he does. Maybe you made mistakes. Maybe you failed. Maybe you regret things you cannot change anymore. And now, you think your story is over. But Jesus does not write people off because of their past. He transforms them. Peter denied him, but became a leader. Paul persecuted believers, but became a messenger of grace. David fell, but was still called chosen. Your past is not your prison. It is your testimony in progress. God does not throw away broken people. He rebuilds them. One of the hardest seasons in life is silence. You pray and nothing changes. You wait and nothing moves. And slowly, you begin to feel forgotten. But silence is not absence. Sometimes God is working where you cannot see. A seed grows underground before it ever breaks the surface. A storm clears the sky before the sun returns. And healing takes time before it becomes visible. God is not ignoring you. He is preparing something in you that delay cannot destroy. Jesus is not distant from suffering. He lived it. He was rejected. He was betrayed. He was mocked. He was misunderstood. He cried. He felt pain. He carried a cross. So when you suffer, He understands. When you cry, He understands. When you feel alone, He understands. And He does not stand far away. He stands with you. In your lowest moment, He is closest. There is something you must never forget. You are still chosen. Not because you are perfect, but because you are loved. Not because you earned it, but because grace gives it. The world may reject you, but heaven has not. You are still part of God's plan. Even now, even here, even in this moment. You may feel tired right now. You may feel like giving up. But listen, your story is not finished. This is not the end. This is a pause before purpose. Because God still has plans for you. Plans to heal you. Plans to restore you. Plans to lift you again. And when the time is right, you will rise. Not as who you were, but stronger than before. Because what God starts, He never abandons. So hold on, not to fear, but to faith. Not to pain, but to hope. Because Jesus is still with you, always.